Hey guys, welcome back to a new vlog series. I am Heather the Confetti Stitcher. I am mostly a cross stitch channel, but I have a lot of crafting as well. Mostly, like I said, cross stitch, but I do have diamond painting, paint by numbers, and just some general crafts. I sometimes make sewing projects, very rarely, but I do have some projects coming up that I want to do that I'll probably show you guys. But so if you're new, I hope you stick around. I know I've had a lot of new subscribers because of my mania videos, and if you've been with me for a while, welcome back. And I should say welcome to the new people because I think I just said I hope you like it. Anyway, I normally do my videos vlog style, so I try to do every day, but I am a little inconsistent with when I post my videos, mostly because I forget to actually upload them. So it'll be a little inconsistent. I'm trying to work on it and be better, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, today is Monday, June 8th. It is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I try to film when it's more daylight out. It doesn't always work, but yesterday I finished something and I made some good progress on something else, which hopefully will be finished soon. So without further ado, here is my section finish. I know you guys haven't seen this for a while, but this is one of the first diamond paintings I bought. It has some popping drills, but it could be just because I've been working on it for so long. Because like I said, I do mostly cross stitch, but this is looking really good and I'm excited to finish it. So I should finish it soon because of the popping drill issue, I want to finish it and put it in a frame because that helps to sandwich the gems in place. And because I just want this up on my wall. And now that all the stores are open, I can go and buy a bigger frame for it. So I finished the top part up here. Took me 2 days to do. I try to work on it a fourth at a time, if that makes sense. Or a fourth of the section that I'm working on. And so I'm probably going to try to make this a priority this week, but we'll kind of see how things go. This really needs to have the diamonds rolled again. But yeah, like I said, I need to finish it up so that I don't run into these issues anymore. And then the thing that I finished is the July block of the Hands-on Design Year of Celebrations. I finished, the gray that I had done was basically just this little bit here and then one stitch here of the gray. So I added all the gray, or all the rest of the gray, and then all of the blue. But I really like the colors in this one. It turned out super cute. If you look at the actual page, the colors don't look nearly as bright. There's July down at the bottom. And I've noticed that with all of them. It seems like the colors are close, but they just don't catch the vibrancy that you get in person. But the reason that I grabbed this is because I used this for the the only group I'm the only challenge group I'm part of is the Magical Stitches group. And so I did July for the monthly extra credit and for the outrageous. The outrageous is basically stitching as much as you can, and every 1,000-ish stitches you're supposed to post an end picture and basically just start posting in 1,000 stitch increments. So the way this works that I'm doing it is each block is basically about 1,000 stitches. The July block was super small. It was only 991. But I used the rest of those stitches for the monthly for June, which is to stitch on something that has the letters in the word Maleficent, the fairy from Sleeping Beauty, to have her, or to have those items in your project that start with those same letters. So what I ended up doing is, luckily you don't have to post for every letter, but so I used my M. So what did I use for my M? Is the melon from August. Oh, there it is. It's a watermelon, but it's still a melon. The A is these little ants that are in there. My L is the limb from the tree. E is October October has those little eyes. F was flowers that are in April. M-A-L-E-F-I. My I, this sunflower is also known as an inflorescence flower because the big flower is made up of a bunch of little ones. So it's kind of a species, or not species, but it's like a classification, I guess you could say, of flowers. So I use that for I. I looked and I could not find anything for I. C, I use the cloud from April. E is, I forget what I used for the second E. I guess I could have used the moon for O. I think that's what I was originally going to use and I totally forgot about it. I might have just used the E again for I. Oh no, you know what I did is I did elf shoes for the second one. And then N was, these books are novels. And T is the tree from October. So it's kind of cool that I could use them all from like only 3 or 4 months. The weekly homework, I'm going to tell you guys about, I haven't started yet, so I'm going to tell you guys about it probably tomorrow because I still haven't decided what I need. Like I need something with a border and I'm going to have to look at all my stitches and try to figure out what has a border in it because I'm not a sampler stitcher. I may have to do penalty on that. I'm not totally sure, but it's going to take some looking. Oh, I do have something with a border actually. Sweet. I have my Boo Butterfly, which I'll show you guys. I was about to pull it out, but I'll just show you guys as I'm working on it. I totally forgot about that one, so awesome. You get bonus points if you work on the border, which I'm not near it yet, but I could probably count over to it. I should probably start working on it now. Then I forget what's in the rest, but I have to go do those. It's the last week of school, so I have a lot of work this last week and next week as well. I did get a good chunk of it today, which is why it's already almost 2. And I haven't got any stitching or anything done, but I came to a good stopping point work-wise, so I think I'm going to use the rest of the day to craft. Now that I mentioned my paint by numbers, I kind of want to do a paint by numbers, but we'll see. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys for today. I'm trying to be more precise and concise with what I talk about. Like I've already started this video 3 times because I had forgotten to bring something in and I'd started off weird, I think. I'd forgotten to thank all of you guys, so I wanted to get that in. Yes, I'm trying to be better with my time for these videos. I have a new setup, sort of, kind of. I figured out how to put a mirror behind the camera so I can see what I'm showing. So hopefully that's going to work. I will be working on George, but it's going to take probably a couple of days for me to get back into it. I need to get it loaded back on the frame, which is covering my entire desk right now, and get all that set up again. So taking a little bit of a break, but you will see George again soon. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys for today. I will see you all tomorrow. Morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, June 9th. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Got my coffee. Which needs some more creamer in it. And I'm going to show you yesterday's progress. So, I do have quite a bit of work today. But hopefully it doesn't take too long. I did a little bit of stitching on George, but it's not enough to show. So I'm trying to be a little bit quiet. My husband's in the other room listening to something for work, but I did put in a color on my paint by numbers. So this is A Scene of London at Night. And I put in a color that's mostly in the top, color number 9, but it's like this light blue that's right here. So this piece has like 30 colors, I think, something like that, upper 20s. But it's turned out pretty cool, I think. I did start at the top doing like the very topmost colors, and I ended up not doing the whole piece of that color, but now as I'm going in, I'm trying to, as I'm like going to fill in, I'm trying to do the color across the whole piece. But yeah, it's pretty cool looking. And then I put in another section on my diamond painting. So now we're halfway across the top. And I realized that this dark color all the way over here on the side, this dark blue, well, dark-ish blue, is 996, which I don't have in my I keep all my diamonds in a Ziploc bag. I separated by color in smaller Ziploc bags, like this one. And it wasn't in there anymore. I don't know what happened to it. So I grabbed, because it sounded like gobbed. I grabbed another diamond painting kit, which is that one that should have extra diamonds in it, which is my Beauty and the Beast one. So it uses quite a few of the 996 in the next piece, but I should still have enough, I think. If not, I'll just have to keep looking through my other ones and borrowing more. So anyway, that's all I did. Like I said, I worked a tiny bit on George, but you would not be able to notice the difference. I was trying it in hand and it's not going well, so I'm gonna stick it back on the frame. It was mainly just to, I wasn't ready to put it back on the frame yet, but I've been in a Halloween mood lately, so I really want to work on a Halloween, like I'm ready to put up my decorations. Let's not even lie, but I hate summer, so I'm ready to work on a Halloween pattern. So I'm gonna look through my Halloween patterns that I have already started, which I know is Boo Butterfly. I have Hocus Pocus. I think I've got one more. But anyway, I need to look at those and see what I want to work on to see what I can do for the homework. I haven't looked at it yet, but I do want to do more stitching today, so I'm not going to do my paint by numbers, but I will do another section probably on my diamond painting because I really want to get that done and then stitch the rest of the day. So as for now, I'm going to enjoy my coffee for a few more minutes, do my morning Sudoku and solitaire game that I play, and then get to work, and then probably go shower. So that's all I have for you guys for today, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Thursday the 11th. It is, I think, about 12:30. Wow, I'm way off. It's 2. How is it 2 already? I thought I went to get lunch at noon, and yeah. Anyway, I went ahead and, what is that? Sorry, distractions. Framed my diamond painting. So I went ahead and chose the green background. I hemmed and hawed. I was gonna do white, but I really like the green for a woodsy scene, I think. I had a couple of different colors that I had laid against the painting, and I think this is the one that turned out best. My husband said I could hang it outside when I asked him because he thinks he's hilarious. Should have told him he's gonna stick it up his ass in a minute. But I also did a little bit of cross stitching. And I don't think you guys have seen this yet, but this is the August block that I finished so far. So I've got the whole watermelon, the whole blanket. I'm working on the vining that goes up here, and so I'm working right now on this vining, and then I'll come back down, finish the green, and then I'm going to go in with the brown next. But I have another, I haven't counted the green yet. Or actually I need to count the blue too, my bad. I was doing the stitching while I was waiting for the glue to dry on my diamond painting, like the matte glue stuff. So I need to count the blue. But I think I have another 200 or so stitches to put in until I finish up the monthly extra credit. So I have happy hour at work starting at 4, I think. And then I will spend the night working on that. Taking off a couple of strings that were hanging off. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to finish up the monthly extra credit today. Well, not today, but before my meeting. And then we'll see where I get to tonight, which will probably be my Halloween piece, which I know I've told you guys about the last like 3 clips. So it is the boot butterfly pattern that I know you guys have seen kind of recently, but it's this one that has the like beginning of the butterfly in it. So I'm gonna probably move to the top so I can work on the border. And I'm kind of curious to see how that works out since I dyed the fabric purple, but the border is like midnight blue. I would show you, but I don't have a picture handy, so. Oh wait, do I? Actually, I might have a picture. I don't think I took one of this. But basically it's like the whole border is made up of like a midnight scene. Like well, I should say, no, I don't have one. Midnight graveyard. But I'll try to remember to show that to you when I show you my progress on it. And that prompt is only 200 stitches, so I still haven't figured out what I want to do for the rest. But now that George is back on the frame, I might use him for 1 or 2 of those prompts. I'm starting a whole new 1,000 stitches on him when I get him going again. So I kind of want to hold off and stitch him for a yearly instead. Plus it'll give me a chance to stitch some of my other stuff that I've been neglecting. So Anyway, I'm gonna come back tomorrow and tell you my plans for the rest of the homework since it is already Thursday, which is crazy, and kind of show you my plans, which I think I already said. So that's enough for me for today. I hope you guys are all doing great. I will see you all tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, the 12th. It's, I think, like 10:30 in the morning, and I am ready to start stitching for the day. So first off, sorry, I took the time on my tablet because, no, that's how. I have it open to show you guys something, and then I messed everything up. I tried to be prepared. Not feeling great today, not gonna lie. I think it's new medication I'm on. It's been kind of messing with me a lot lately, so that's why my stitching hasn't been great. For all of you that don't know, we are currently in the trying to conceive process for infertility, but I do have some new info for that, but I'm gonna put it at the end in case you guys don't want to see it. But just so you know, I'm dealing with new medications and stuff, so I think that's why I haven't been feeling great lately. Anyway, so I finished off my monthly stitching yesterday, and I made some changes. So this is the August block of the year of celebrations by Hands On Design. So all the green is new, and the like yellowish green, and then the start of the ants is new. So the change I made is that, see the little legs on the ant? Those were charted really weird. It was charted so like each side of the ant was supposed to be like a zigzag pattern. And to me, it didn't make any sense. So I'm just trying to be kind of realistic. It might be hard to see, but there are two little antennae there. Oh, you can see that pretty well. So the ant has two little antennae, which was charted, but then the legs, I did two coming out of the front section, two coming out of the middle section, and then two in between the last two sections, because that's how ants are actually are. So I'm trying to be kind of realistic, but I'm not doing every ant the same. So I'm just kind of deciding where I want to put the legs as I stitch. I basically just pick a hole and stick it in. That's what she said. Or I guess that's what he said. So yeah, it's kind of hard to see. It looks better in person, but it definitely looks more ant-like. And so I'm happy with it. So the rest of this is basically all, so this is $37.99, so it's like grayish black. So it forms some more ants down here. It's gonna go to fill in the word sunny, so it looks like watermelon seeds. Another little ant over here, and then it forms the word August on the bottom. And then it's basically coming in to fill in the yellows, so the giant sunflower, well, sunflower petals, it's like yellow and then outlined in bright orange. A couple of little flowers on the borders, and then the brown for the middle of the sunflower. So 3 more colors basically, and it'll be done. So I am taking a little break from this for a while. It seems like these take longer to stitch. I don't know why. It feels like they take longer, but that I get more progress, if that makes sense. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to like large projects that it ends up taking more time because I'm slower with it, because I figure it's less, if that makes sense again. Anyway, so I'm gonna start the weekly homework today. I'm gonna start with Boo Butterfly, and that's what I had my tablet open for. So this is what it looks like. This is a pattern from Love for Cross Stitch, LUV. Designed by Brian Jackins. And so this obviously has a border on it. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna go up here and start this orange like single line of stitches just because that's going to be boring, but it'll be super fast. And I think I only have 200 stitches to do with this project or this prompt. I think I just finished part of that color like on the actual butterfly itself, but it's fine. I currently don't have any hanging threads, so it'll be easy to go up and start a new one. I did almost choose another project that I remember had borders, which is the Christmas ornaments I'm doing, but I kind of want to do a Halloween project. And then what I'm going to do is we have to stitch on something with horns. And so the thing that has horns that I have is actually antlers, and I could do the Christmas ornaments again for that, which is why I was debating it, but what I'm going to do is use my Christmas stocking, because I do want to get some more progress on that. Because you can see the reindeer, it's like standing in the sky. I'll show it to you probably tomorrow. And then my other two prompts are something, so you had to choose, we're going back in time, I guess, and so you have to choose something that you had stitched for a homework prompt from either February or April. So basically one of the other villains books that we've read, because we're on the next villains book now, which is Maleficent. And so I did something that you would want to be sequestered to stitch, and then I'm going to stitch on George. And then my other prompt is something that you would want to, like something you wished for and then received. So I'm going to stitch on George for that as well, because you weren't guaranteed a piece of it when I signed up for it. And so I wished that I could do it, and I got in. So then I'm going to start with Boo Butterfly, and then I'll probably switch to George. I think that's another 800 stitches on him. And then I'll probably save my stocking for last, because I'm doing that one in hand. And I started Boo Butterfly in hand, but I don't know, I figure I might as well stick him on the frame. But here's my starting point for him, or for it. So I'll basically have to start counting from those jack-o'-lantern faces. It's looking really good. I don't know why I haven't done this one more. I kind of keep forgetting about it, to be honest. But I'm gonna start on that, and then George is starting off from the very beginning, like going back up to the top corner. And I figure, since I have you guys here, I might as well show you my stocking, since I'm gonna try to do it today and get all the stitches I need for the day in. So here's my starting point for that. So you can kind of see the reindeer starting to come. But I'm most likely going to be working on the sleigh or the sky, but we'll kind of see what I feel like. I might do the reindeer. I don't know. It'll probably depend on how many stitches I have to put in for that prompt. I think it's 200, but I don't quite remember, so. Anyway, no penalty for this week. After that, I'm probably going to work on George. Sorry if you can hear my cat. I'm probably going to work on George, but I might save him for last just so I can continue working on it and just use him for one of the yearly prompts. But I'm like making up plans basically as I talk to you. It's going to be kind of what I feel like doing. But I will come back to you tomorrow and show you guys what I've done. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back. Saturday, the 12th, I think. It's about 5:30 at night, and I was on my Zoom SoCal Stitchers group thing pretty much right up until 4 from 11, so was working on George during that whole time. I'm not going to show him to you yet because I didn't get much progress. The way I have him on the frame is I'm stitching the very top of it, And for the top half or so of the page, I have to like go completely over the top to stitch two-handed, and it just means I'm not getting as much speed as I normally do because it's just an awkward position. So only got like 400 stitches, I think, in so far. But this will be the only time I have to do it because the rest of the pages, even when I change the scroll rods or like this, roll it up, I'll leave myself enough room at the top to not have that issue. But for the next few, probably 2 or 3 weeks, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. But I'm gonna keep working on it, and I'll show you guys once I get progress that you can really see. But I do have something to show you. Yesterday I finished my stitches for the border. So I started up here. This isn't the top, but it was just easier to count from the eye. Went all the way down, did this little bit down here, which I think are part of pumpkins, like little tiny pumpkins, and then continued across to put in 300 stitches. No, 200 stitches. Yeah, this one was only 2. And then I put in 300 on my stocking, and I'd forgotten I had already had a thread hanging, so I just went ahead and finished off that color, which is like a greenish yellowish. So it's all that stitching in there. And then I still needed a few stitches to round out the 300, so I started on the gold. So I still have another green that goes in here, or 2 more greens actually, I think. No, actually I think it is just 1. And then I have another color that comes up here, but I don't remember what color it is. And then there's a lot of back stitching. But there is a lot of this gold color, so I haven't decided if I'm going to stitch more on it, but I won't be pulling this out again for a little while, I don't think. So I'll decide then. I did a little bit more with the gold, but I decided that I would just finish out the color because it wasn't that many more stitches. And that's pretty much all I did. Like I said, not a ton of progress today, but I should have a page finish hopefully today. We'll see. I need to see what my progress has been on the yearly extra credits, so I can stick one in for George. But that's what's nice about now, is it's easy to go back in and just fill in the blank spots. So anyway, I'm gonna go stitch on George some more, try to finish out the 500 I'm trying to put in on him to finish out the weekly homework, because that is due tomorrow, is the last day we can do it. And then we'll see what the new homework brings. And I'll have George on standby as my yearly. I'm probably only gonna go for 2,000 for right now, just until I get done with this top part. It's gonna take a lot longer. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I will see you all tomorrow. Hey guys, it's Saturday night. It is the 13th. I should know that because it's my favorite number, but wasn't paying attention, obviously. But I put in 540 stitches on George, so you can see basically where it all went in. So it's a lot of grays scattered all throughout. Basically what I'm doing is I'm stitching the page, starting in the color in the top left, and then once the page is done, I'm just finishing out the floss in the next section down. So yeah, like that's a whole page. That's tiny. Anyway, so this is about 20 stitches into the next page. So I put in 2 colors of gray, and I have a brighter blue that will be almost my last color. I have 2 stitches on this page of another color, but I don't remember which color. I'm gonna say color one more time. But yeah, it's going better definitely now that I'm getting towards the bottom of this part. Well, it's definitely, if you look at the whole piece, definitely not the bottom, but I'm getting so where I can put my hand underneath to grab and stitch two-handed. What I'm having to do with these top ones is I'm having to go like stitch like this to pull the thread out, and it gets really annoying after a while, but that's really the only way I can reach. So I just have to take a few breaks. But it is going fast in that it's just filling in kind of, so it's really not that bad. And I'll be happy when these 10 pages are done. Just so I don't have the gymnastics portion going on. But I just wanted to pop in, show you where I'm at. I am using George for all of the weekly homework. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do tomorrow is work on my hands-on design and try to finish up August and use that for one of the yearlies. Because I'll be able to use September, and probably part of October to finish out the yearly. So anyway, hope you guys have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Monday the 15th. Short clip. I basically just wanted to show you what I've been working on, because it hasn't been a lot. So I did finish a page on George. A page and then like 10 or 20 rows into the next one, just to finish off those threads. And then I'm starting off up here next, but I took a break because my arms were hurting, and then I played my new video game I bought, and that was all she wrote. But I'm still happy with it. I'm using it for the weekly extra credit, or the weekly homework, which is something majestic because this piece is so big. Something that, dang it, I just thought I had just remembered it too. Let's see, something majestic, something that has hidden things in it. So I'm like using like, that looks like a deer. And then like there's the letter Y. I don't know if you can see it right there. So lots of hidden things. And something that you wished for and got. So I wished for this piece, or not this piece, but I wished to be a part of this project, and I got my wish. So I've only put in about 200 stitches today because I only had one color left to finish off that section. It's a little thick right on this side and right here, so I'm curious to see if there's page lines when I do this page. If there are, then I'm definitely going to start tapering a little bit more, but we'll see. I don't think there will be, but it'll be interesting to see. And then I finished off August. Really love how this one turned out. Love the colors. This pink is awesome. And then I love all my little ants that I changed up the legs for. So you can see like their little antenna. These are a little hard to see, they're up there. And the bright oranges and yellows of the sunflower, so super cute. I did change this one with the legs, and then all of the fringe was supposed to be blue, but I alternated the blue and the white. So not perfect, don't care at all. I like it. So I did start September, but I currently cannot reach it. But it's only like 5 stitches, so starting with the green on that one, and I think that one has less stitching, but I'll show you guys that when I get a little more progress on it. But for now, my husband is off getting dinner. We're having Indian food tonight. And then after dinner, I'm going to work on the next page, and we'll see how far I get. I will come in and talk to you tomorrow, and I hope you all have a good night. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Tuesday the 16th. I have no idea what time it is. I think it's 3:30, 3:45. Sorry if I look like a mess. I went to my craft room to... Why did I go to my craft room? Oh, yeah. To fully finish August and July. And then I was cleaning off my desk. And then I decided to clean the whole house. So I finally am sitting down. I like hardcore cleaned. So I didn't get those done. Hopefully I'll get them done tomorrow. But let me show you my progress. So here's George with the completed page, and you could sort of see the next page. I put in 400 stitches on it, mostly in that, I don't know if you could see that brighter blue color. And then I'm starting to fill in a gray at the top. So I'm going to work on this some more. I might play Pokemon, not going to lie. Sorry if it's a little shaky. My arms are tired from cleaning. I have another 400 I'm going to try to put in today, and then another 200, which would be nice today, but we'll see how it goes after I get the 400. So that's my progress, and I will see you all later. Hello guys, welcome back. It is Wednesday, the 17th. I always say with a question in my voice because I'm never sure. It's the 17th. It is, I think, about 4:45. Just got off of a 2-hour Zoom graduation continuation ceremony for my husband's second cousin, I think. I didn't do any work on George yesterday. I ended up playing my video game. Oops. Probably gonna play it today. Not even gonna lie, I kind of need a break. But I do have stuff to show you. I kind of pulled a muscle in my back, like my lower back, so I'm gonna try to stitch, but I think that area of the couch is gonna make it worse, which is why I've spent all of today in my craft room. Well, most of today. So I'm gonna try to stitch because I'm actually kind of in the mood for it, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. But the reason I was in my craft room is I did have some work to do. I also finished, well, fully finished my July block, which I think is super cute. Mostly straight, mostly centered, which for me is a miracle. Yeah, I really like how this turned out. The colors match really well. And then I also finished August. This one's really cute too. So I only have 4 months left. I do have a little bit more to do on these. I didn't put the magnet on the back, so I need to do that, but I had to wait for it to dry first. So I had to do that, or it was doing that while I was in my Zoom meeting. And then I also got my color of the month's coloring cotton shipment. I get the 5-pack of the all colors, and they're skipping this month's because they're behind in orders, which is totally fine. They're not charging or anything like that. So you won't see a June one, but you will see a July one. So this is actually May's pack, and I haven't looked at it yet because we like to do that together. So this is the pack. It's pretty. Definitely more muted than last month's for sure, but we have icy gray, which is gray, but it definitely has the icy blue undertones to it, or overtones, I guess it would be. Winter Sea, which is really pretty. This almost kind of reminds me of like a, I hate to say it, but a 931, like 932. Like dark to light. Maple Syrup, which is pretty brown tones. It's more red in real life, I feel like. Yeah, it's definitely more of like a burgundy. Does that show it? A little better. Mistletoe. There's definitely a wintry theme going on here. And then very wintry pine, I was gonna say pine cones, pine needles, which is like the more dark green, I guess, of the two greens, but it definitely has more of the gold tones to it as well. Like you can really kind of see up here on the top. So pretty. And then I can put them, I actually still have last month sitting here because I was going to put them away and remembered I was getting this pack soon anyway, so this is last month's, so you can definitely see like the color difference. They're actually pretty similar, but I think I was thinking of the previous month that had all the bright pinks and bright oranges. So I'll be curious to see what July's is since we got winter now. But I definitely have some uses. I think my favorite is the icy gray. Like it's almost got some lavenders in there too. That's pretty true. But that's all I have for you guys for today. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'm hoping to have some progress on George to show you tomorrow, but I might hold off another day until I get more. Sorry about my crazy hair. It's up in a clip, but it's so long that it's just ridiculous right now. So thank you for hanging out with me today, and I will see you all tomorrow/Friday. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Friday the 19th. It's about 7:45, I think, at night, and we were at the beach all day. Well, most of the day. But I did get some stitching in yesterday. I put in 500, I think. Yeah, I put in 500, I think in like 19. You can't hear me, on George. So let me show you what that's looking like. So as you can see, this whole top part of the page is done. The rest of this is all one color. And so I'm going to fill that in. I have another 100 stitches or so to do on the homework. I'm gonna try to do those tonight. And we'll see where I get to. I wanted to do it last night, but by the time I finished with the 400 and then I added the other 100, it was probably about 1 a.m. I think. So yeah, just couldn't bring myself to do it. So that's my plan for tonight. My husband got a new video game, so he'll probably be playing that. I have not totally forgot what I was going to say. I haven't finished my video game yet that I've been playing, so, but I'm going to make this my priority to at least try to finish the page / 100 stitches. We'll see where I get to, and I will come back to you all tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Saturday. I want to say the 18th, but I'm probably totally wrong. 20th. close enough. It's about 12:30 and I did finish my 100 stitches on George last night. The sides have loosened up and I think it's just because they started to pop out here, so I'm hoping I can fix that. I also apparently got a piece of hair stuck. Alright, so I didn't quite finish the page, as you can see, but I'm getting close. So this was another 1,000 stitches that I was able to mark off. And we are currently waiting for my sister-in-law to come. She's going to stay with us for a couple of days or a week or something. I'm not actually sure. And my mother-in-law is coming over tomorrow, probably to have lunch or something. So I don't know how much progress I'm going to get. But I am going to probably work on my year celebrations. I'm on September. Just because it's easier to cart around and it's easier to stitch. So we'll see where I get to on that. And I'm going to end this vlog series here. It's probably been like a week and a half, I think. Maybe a little bit longer, but it shouldn't be too long, I don't think. But I guess we'll see. So thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for liking and subscribing. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave any questions or comments down below. If you're on an app, they changed where the comments are, so it's like at the top of all the suggested videos now. I've made that mistake like several times. But if you do that, I will answer any questions you guys have, and I will see you all in my next vlog series. Take care.